Alright, time for the Spirit Temple. And at the start of it, we have to go in as Kid Link, who can totally outrun the Lemurs.
With his stumpy little legs.
Well, he might not be able to outrun them, but he can avoid getting hurt.
Before I go in, though, of course, there is a dirt patch outside. This is the last dirt patch of the game. Wow, that bottle must be stuffed with bugs.
Does it lead to something amazing?
If you haven't seen it yet. Which I think by now I'm sure you have.
I mean, by the fourth time, it's like, alright.
Yes! That was pretty amazing, if I do say so myself. I knew it! That was early, though. Here's why we need to come as a kid. Because as an adult, we can't get down that little passage.
Not cute enough to fit.
I love how she instantly believes that. Hey, what's a kid here doing? Nothing. Nothing? Well, work for me.
Thing is, if she got on her hands and knees, she'd be able to fit.
Yeah, she's a twig.
Maybe it's just a 3D. Maybe it's because it's on the 3DS, but I remember the hole being a little smaller.
Yeah, I remember that too.
So, she totally can fit now. She just doesn't want to.
You child, come do this dangerous task for me.
So this is Noboru, who, you recall from the lady who gave us the Gerudo Pass, is the leader of the Gerudos. The second in command to Ganondorf, but here we find she actually doesn't like Ganondorf. And she wants us to go into the temple and find the silver gauntlets. Then we'll give that to her and she can use those in her opposition of Ganondorf. Her opposition isn't spectacular, it's just, yeah, I'm gonna fuck with their stuff.
I'm going to take all your pennies.
Well, she is a thief.
I have no other skills.
I can see you can't even crawl.
Your stamp collection? It's mine.
I don't even have a stamp collection.
Exactly.
Because I'm not a nerd.
God damn it.
Problems with wooden shields?
I never even used my shield, so I don't know why I'm bothered.
Yeah.
I'm just wondering where the Hylian shield is.
I still have it, I just don't have it equipped.
Oh.
Can't lift it with his baby arms.
Oh, so it's stunned my Kokiri sword can kill it.
You can do the duck thing.
Trap slices on my legs.
Yeah, I was gonna say, just slices off your shins and you're fine.
You've got super sturdy boots.
Thank you, Kat, for the great commentary.
I didn't know you guys could hear it, I'm
I
sorry.
just heard a couple of meow.
I have 4 cats in my house. So, apologies.
It's not even like unnoticed, like super loud or anything. It's not even loud. It's just in the distance.
They're all giant babies, and if someone's in a room, they have to be in the room too.
Well, look, they're full of spirit. We're in the spirit temple. It's fine.
Cats full of spirit. Sounds like an album title.
Oh, that hit the tip of my shoe. Therefore, I fly back.
Speaking of which, I think we were talking briefly about how the Earth Temple doesn't really have anything to do with Earth in Wind Waker.
Yeah.
Spirit Temple doesn't really have anything to do with spirits either.
Well, I can at least believe the ghosts and this. That's about it.
Oh, I wish we could have kept that up.
This sounds like playing peekaboo with you.
Ah, come on.
You tried.
Other way, damn it.
Let it go the other way.
Motherfucker.
Okay, what the fuck is wrong with this thing? I guess you haven't used it in so long that it's just kind of like, yeah, sure, now you want... okay.
Okay. That works.
And once again, the boomerang is useless.
But pot, brother. I think that's the only spirit thing in the spirit temple is the flying pots.
Really?
Oh, hey! They knew!
We knew you were shit, so here we go.
What would be in the chest if you already had a Deku shield?
Probably just rupees.
That would be just hilarious. It's just another Deku shield that you can't equip.
You just wear it as a hat.
So this is a puzzle. I need to set that Anubis on fire, and that's how you do it. Alternately, I could just use Dim's fire.
That's what I did.
Yeah, that's what I did too. And every playthrough, I would always hit the switch. I'm like, what does this do? And then I see the fire, and I'm like, oh.
I have a thing for that.
Watch out for the fucking wall masters that I always have to tell you about, because you'll never notice otherwise.
To be fair, younger children might not.
Well, if a child's gotten this far, I mean, they must have beaten the forest temple, I'd assume.
There's a sound effect, though. A very loud whooshing.
That's different. In the original Ocarina of Time, it was just a circle that appeared.
No, there was a sound effect in that one, too.
No, I mean the shadow that formed around you. From the ceiling.
Yeah, it was just a little circle that got bigger. So here it actually does have like a hand.
That's cool.
But still, it was avoidable. First time, you'd be like, ah, shit. But after that, you'd be fine.
Those scared the piss out of me when I was younger. More than Redeads.
Wait a minute.
Well, if only you had a hammer, you could have fought the Redead.
It sucks you can't do that in this. They figured out what would be funny for Wind Waker.
Oh, first key you'll ever get as a youngling.
No, we got them in the bottom of the well.
Oh, right.
You're wrong, Yoshi.
I wasn't there for that, and I forgot. God, so mean.
I love Yoshi. It's okay.
Freaking, I would have remembered if I was there, you know?
I wasn't there either.
Well, you're cool, I guess.
Finally, I'm in the cool kids club.
Well, I can at least try to save it. Oh, first key you get in the temple, haha. As youngling.
First key we get in an actual temple.
Looked like your boomerang clocked you right in the face.
Well, it's probably mad because it couldn't even control itself properly before.
That's how I catch it.
I'm so frustrated!
This isn't much of a puzzle. They expect you to use a bomb chew.
That'd be easier.
It would be easier.
I was like, what are you doing?
But I have to prove not only to the world, but to myself that I'm clever. And then this guy shows up.
Remember me too? I don't.
Oh, I got him on the backswing.
Still creeps me out, that son.
Yeah, somehow the mirror shield in Majora's Mask is somehow more pleasant, 5 rupees.
They really want you to use the bomb chew. Nope. Not bothering with you. This room is kind of the hub of the Spirit Temple. This is one of the few rooms that you come to as both a child and as an adult. But you still do different things each time, which is pretty cool.
Looks so cool.
Navi, get down there.
Look, I'm Zit!
She's admiring the architecture.
You can't read that. Oh, I remember this.
I don't.
There's a lot of puzzles in just this one room. And it's hard to tell which ones you actually need to do.
Oh yeah, now I remember this. I'm like the worstiest with memories.
So you remember the bottom of the well thing, but...
Yoshi?
I'm just saying.
You're pushing your luck, son.
Like I'm pushing a block.
Ah!
TheStrawhatNO on YouTube.
On YouTube and Twitter and Tumblr.
I feel like this is a room where they said, let's put every puzzle we have in one room. It totally won't be busy work, it's actually gameplay.
Things, they're not even really that difficult. I just used Din's fire to light the other torches. Like, aiming? Fuck that.
I think I used the stick because I didn't want to waste magic.
I didn't care about conserving energy. Which is weird because I'm the laziest shit in real life.
Oh, and it ran out right as he got there.
Yeah, but I put it away before it completely burned up, so I didn't lose it.
I was so proud of myself when I figured that out as a kid.
Oh, so they kept that for this version.
But they don't stay lit very long.
Ah.
You open the chest and there's a Rubik's Cube, and then you have to solve that Rubik's Cube.
Been there for 20 years.
Just solving incredibly stupid puzzles.
I have never solved a Rubik's Cube in my life. Not even one side of a Rubik's Cube. I had such a short attention span as a child, I'd just play with it for 15 minutes, get bored, and then do something else.
About 16 years into the Rubik's Cube, Groose looks up and looks around. Has Ganondorf killed the world yet?
Hey, I'm the same age as I was before I traveled back in time.
I'm sure somebody somewhere actually left their N64 on for 7 years.
Is there anyone that stupid? The battery in the thing would die, wouldn't it? Like, the mechanism.
Olivia asked the real questions.
It's a Nintendo product. It might be able to last that long.
Yeah, I mean, Pokemon Red and Blue had little battery life things on them. And I think some of them, even though they were only built to last for a couple of years, I think some of them could still work on a Game Boy.
Yeah, Xbox 360 on the other hand, you leave it on for 4 hours, it starts freezing.
Jeesh, on the backswing, that must have hurt.
Well, I mean, that's how I do it for a lot of enemies. It's about time I experienced it.
Yeah.
God. I don't know why, I really like fighting the Dark Nuts in Ocarina of Time.
They're cool.
They only have 2 types of swings. That 2-part side swipe, and that one pound the battle axe into the ground.
I just realized what he looks like to me. You know, the big guy from Dark Souls, Havel?
Oh yeah.
Still haven't beaten that fucker.
I guess I just find it more enjoyable in Ocarina of Time because in Wind Waker they're just so common and you can just beat them in 20 seconds.
And this one they kind of feel like a legit threat.
Yeah.
Look at what I killed, yeah!
The lazy Susan returns.
The active Groose. No, I'm really not surprised. How do you know that I've traveled back in time?
So you're a boy. Once more. That's weird.
Time skipping owl.
What's up with reverse puberty? How's it feel?
You know, I could actually fly with just my eyebrows. I don't need to use my wings.
Well, I'm leaving the game forever. Bye.
Finally.
You hear this big crowd cheering. I know it pleases the fans.
People in the audience crying and hugging.
All the Gerudos firing arrows at him from the ground.
This is a weird place to put your special items. In the hands of the statue outside. Unfortunately, we won't be able to give him to Noboro. She's being kidnapped.
I know. Very loudly, so we can conveniently overhear. Oh, it's the Twat twins, I remember them.
Twat Rova.
No, don't tell him where I am!
Put your hands in the air! Crash.
Oh my god. We get to keep the gauntlets! We get to keep the gauntlets! It's just dead, whatever.
I guess I can't give them to her. Navi, don't phase through my head again.
I like how he took a step closer to make sure, like, is she really dead?
I was like, don't jump off.
And that's all we can do as a kid. That's the only reason we were here. Now I can come back as an adult and actually be able to wear the silver gauntlets. You immediately equip them. So now I'm walking around with super strong arms.
Moral of the story, kids are mostly useless.
I was hoping you would pick up those two enemies and throw them.
Just crush them in your fist.
Showing them off a little better. With a slightly better camera angle. Let's also use this to get a couple of Skulltulas.
Just kind of slide.
It's not time.
Some reason I'm just reminded, at an old school of mine, there were big rocks leading the pathway to the school, and I used to jump on them every day until my foot slipped and I scraped off half my face.
But you're not feeble.
Not in the slightest. I'm not clumsy. I'm not feeble. Well, skin versus rock, who do you think's gonna win?
If it were Little Mac, he would win.
Well, I'm not Little Mac, am I?
I used that leaf because I thought the Skulltula would be up on the rock, but now he's over at the Oasis.
We want to hug you!
Those fairies are pissing off. Before daylight. Thank you.
How many minutes does an average night or day cycle last?
Like, 1.
Oh.
It's a slightly unimpressive opening of the grotto. But it's just these guys again.
And unimpressive enemies as well.
But I did jump through the rock to get out.
Impressed.
There's one more thing I can get with the leaf.
Yeah, I'm sure Noboro drowning in the sand will be fine.
Oh yeah. Somehow I didn't collect it that way.
Yeah, my legs are fine.
No, you don't.
Took me 7 years to come up with that one.
We'll keep trying.
Why do I ever use the Master Sword? Shit.
Because this is the goddess sword of light.
That's not what it is.
Yeah, I don't know either. Well, what is it, Yoshi?
The Bigoron sword?
The big Ron sword.
Ron Swanson.
That would be amazing, actually.
You wield him by his ankles and swing him at enemies.
He just gives you advice and hates government every time you use it.
Well, Nick Offerman is a carpenter.
Yeah.
You could at least make a giant-ass wooden sword.
And a saxophonist and a comedian. I love Nick Offerman. You should get a sword called Duke Silver.
Why?
It would be amazing because my Parks and Rec people will understand.
Your Parks and Rec people.
Still need to watch that show.
It's genius. The sword is silver, Duke silver, come on.
If you say so, Yoshi. Whatever, I don't believe you.
I expect at least one comment that's like, Yoshi, that was fucking amazing, or something.
Keep expecting it won't happen.
I know.
I'm sorry. Oh, Yoshi.
Oh, thanks.
Something tells me this room is pointless.
Well, if the puzzle was play song.
Oh, just you wait.
Yay.
Not later in this temple, but later in the game. There's an even better one. I do like that the pathways you take as a child and adult branch out from the exact same area, and they slightly mirror each other. Nope.
Backflip
Nope.
into the boulder.
Well, we should know by now that anything could be solved with a backflip.
Especially where ninjas are involved.
You need to teleport your velociraptors backflip.
Travis is gonna watch this part and be like, damn it, that was mine.
This is what you do when you go off to eat, Travis.
You look at you needing nourishment.
How dare you sustain yourself with food?
How dang you indeed, Travis.
Yoshi, fuck off.
Darn you to hecky, man.
I swear. Shush.
Booger butt. Fucker.
Fucker of booger butts.
Well, that's just gross. He's like, wait, no, it didn't work before.
Is that how you're supposed to do it?
Might have been improvising, I'm not sure. Oh no!
Whoa.
Hello, friend.
Are you happy with your home insurance?
Like a good neighbor, like legs are there.
Oh.
Your neighbors don't give you all-enveloping slimy hugs?
Nope, they just let their dogs bark.
Must be a Canada thing, then.
And your neighbor's dogs bark too.
They only have one, though.
Yeah, because Canada dogs are different from other dogs. Okay, Olivia.
Like a good like, I'm always here.
No, my dogs are the ones that bark at everything that moves.
Like your neighbor. Oh.
It works on stone, okay.
Oh. What though? They're not quite spirits, they're just invisible. And I can still kill them.
The ghost of the floor master.
The ghost of my hand.
The spirit of the hand.
Floor Master's first album.
There's like no consequence for getting it wrong.
You can't get it wrong, that's the thing.
So it's not really a puzzle then, is it?
I know you gotta keep it on the sun.
There's a kind of a consequence for this one, but it's easy to avoid.
Demon head. Look, a bunch of 5 rupees.
Eek and such.
20 rupees with 5s individually.
I think I counted 25.
I don't care, I'm still saying it. Oh, hello.
Okay, that makes more sense. You get it wrong, you freeze. Although that kind of would be a good thing, though, since you're in a temple in the desert.
That's the equivalent of a freeze are like burping into a bottle.
Look what we could do here.
Oh my.
Groose. Rude.
Someone actually programmed that. You could hookshot her boob and latch onto it.
And nothing else?
No, nowhere else.
Oh my.
Oh, I wanted to get him one shot.
You can do that with Din's fire.
True.
Olivia, is that just your answer to everything to inspire?
Yeah. It's like, fuck that, I'm not wasting arrows.
If I wanted, I could actually go backwards to young Link's side. But there's nothing new there I could do.
And get nostalgia from 5 minutes ago.
You woodled at me?
Ah!
I really want him to dance. Makes me sad he doesn't dance.
Out of context, that sounds wrong. I really want that scarecrow to dance.
Dance for me.
In a month, hun.
Yay, visits!
I really hope he dresses like a scarecrow when he does.
Get hay in uncomfortable places.
Hey, what are you doing there? Nothing hookshot onto. Gonna have to do this the wacky way.
And effective way. Jacob nods in approval.
Wacky boots.
He's like another plug. I'm great.
I've been plugging him since Bioshock Infinite.
He's worth the plug. That sounds also wrong out of context.
He's worth shoving things up your butt, I guess. Play a song on her hand and a chest appears. The last two things that just came out of my mouth sounded funnier in my head.
It's always the way. Like, I'll say something I think is a joke, and then, like, as soon as it leaves my mouth, fuck, why did I say that?
I think what I hate is when I come up with a great joke, but then I stutter through it and I'm like, fuck.
Thing is, I think I'm funny, but in reality, I'm not.
But you are.
If you say so.
I like how he has the gauntlets, but he still pushes with his shoulder.
He's gonna sprain something like that.
Oop.
Look at it now!
I don't want to jump down in case it went down into some lava.
I changed my mind.
Nope, it's a shortcut.
Hooray.
See you, ladies.
Yeah!
Nope.
Ladies, look!
What shut up, fuck it.
Hey, it's more of these guys.
On fire for good measure.
Well, I don't feel like doing it how they intended.
It just dropped it. Ah! I guess we'll do it the intended way.
Eliminate all witnesses, wait!
So brutal they had to blow up on the other side. This could be handy.
This could be you. If we were to do that, we would have needed this block of time. Can't read that.
Link's illiterate.
I didn't even know you could summon a block of time here.
Yeah.
Neither did I.
I do like that the text is its own special Gyarados font, which somebody actually figured out and made into a usable font on the computer.
I love when things do that.
Oh.
There's
Okay.
how you solve the puzzle. We actually need to get the Armos onto those while they're moving around, which, no, isn't easy.
Oh, I remember this being a pain in the ass.
I thought maybe I need to stun it, but...
The rock formation on its back when viewed from the side looks like a seahorse.
Come on. Damn it. Move.
Go!
Move.
Come on!
You'll be dead at this rate.
Run, 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 run!
Motherfucker. No. Don't go down. And don't jump into half of my body, please. There we go.
There we go.
Hooray!
Oh, door, door! Okay.
That was kind of an obtuse puzzle.
Yeah, I remember that being the shittiest room in this temple.
I cut out so much time of me trying to figure out an alternate way.
Nope.
Invisible chests of love.
In a month, dear.
I don't... It'll be invisible? What?
Just camouflage my boobs.
You have an interesting love life, Austin.
I'll take that as a compliment.
Not gonna disagree with you. I realized when I do videos with Olivia, since I'm still in my usual deadpan, let's do this, let's be somewhat serious, I come across kind of mean.
I could tell the difference, hon.
But then like, if you guys saw our Skype history, it's like half of it is hearts and little
Tildas.
goofy faces. Yeah, tildes.
I understand professionalism, dear.
Well, if you look at the Skype chats for me and Ashley, it's a lot of caps lock,
And you calling her a dick?
yell. No, not that.
Just an idiot.
Just,
or something.
well, no, not that either. Just worse stuff. And,
Little too nice.
and, you know, and then like randomly we'll just be like so in love with each other, we're just writing these long little sonnets of like, oh man, you make my life better. Then the next day, I fucking hate you so much, you know, stuff like that.
Yoshi, no.
I fucking hate you when you're not in me.
And then I'll send her like 3,000 Spitfire jokes just to spite her, you know.
Why, she doesn't like Spitfire?
No, Spitfire's one of her favorites. I'm just a dick.
So 5 minutes ago, I got the mirror shield.
We saw it in action.
It reflects light. It's pretty cool.
And it's less ugly than the last one.
They want you to climb this. Don't do that.
I don't think anybody ever actually has.
I did when I was younger.
I did. I followed the rules.
I think I attempted, and then when I fell, I said, "Oh, if only I could climb the wall." Oh, I could. All right, hook shot.
Okay, what's the deal with that very slow spike? They're like, I'll get you.
Last line of defense.
Look, don't mock the spike for its shortcomings, honey. A lot of us are slow. A lot of us can't move between two places.
Myself included.
Like myself to the bed, sometimes I just fall asleep in my chair.
Austin! It's bad for your neck.
Oh, I know.
Slow. Just.
The Spirit Temple's pretty cool, you know? Wait, actually, now that I think about it, it's kind of awkwardly made, isn't it? Like, it's just a block of ice with these fire slugs and these fake doors. And ricocheting bombs.
That makes sense.
I only need to blow up one of these. And I already have. It's just like, fuck it, I'm lazy.
You have to be thorough. I'm lazy, so I do more than I need to.
I decided I'm lazy now. Got the boss key.
Oh, they got a skull in it.
Yeah, it looks pretty badass.
I like the little details they added.
Got the key, but we're a couple rooms away from the actual boss. First, I need to get through this room. which is one slightly extended light puzzle.
A giant mirror.
Maybe it's called the Spirit Temple because you're supposed to be in high spirits the whole time.
To be honest, it should have been the light temple.
Or maybe you're just supposed to have a whole bunch of cheerleaders with you.
We got spirit, yes we do.
Groose, he's our man. If he can't do it, Hyrule's dead. Why these guys? Why? And an adult, why?
Snakes and lizards.
Snake! Well, they could have easily made another snake enemy or something. Or a, reptile-themed one. They didn't have to or at least make them stronger.
Do you have any idea how much animation costs, good sir?
I moved the light away, now I realize there's a chest in here.
Hey look, all I'm just saying, if they get to reuse models for Majora's Mask, they could color a reptile a different color too.
Well, they had 2 months for Majora's Mask. You're wrong again, Yoshi.
That's the game's hint. Use the bombs on the wall, but I already did that. There we go.
It honestly feels like this is the light temple.
Yeah. They probably moved some of the ideas to here when the Light Temple got canned.
Yeah.
Oh, that was a tactical block.
That was a good dodge, you just had to stand there.
I still hate the creepy sounds. Why? You couldn't come up with anything better?
Oh, but Olivia animation costs a lot, you know. Yeah.
Fuck you, Yoshi.
I'm gonna melt her face.
Well done, that took 200 years to carve.
I don't know why I thought that was so cool when I was a kid. I was like, yes! Ah!
Yes, vandalism!
Die!
You enjoy decapitating women, Yoshi? What the hell?
Hey look, we did a whole thing where we shot women and we've just established we're invincible.
Oi.
Oh, these two.
Crack.
They look like chameleons.
Oh, well those are the reptile enemies. Alright, take my statement back.
We need a cutscene for this, Dark Knight.
He's a special one.
He's a dumbass.
Is he the boss?
No.
No. Assuming he had a fancy lock on his door.
I don't have a throat, so I'll just rattle my armor. He fights exactly the same.
Yeah.
That might have been more impressive if he was the first one you fought.
But you get to do it as an adult now.
Also, he is not a he.
Oh my. At first I thought that was a piece of her hair you cut off.
I thought that was her head.
Oh my god.
It's Noboru!
I have no reaction to what I just did.
Why have I not aged in 7 years? To be fair, most people haven't. You and Malin, that's about it.
It took us 7 years to come up with that plan.
We just had her sitting in a pot the entire time.
Now she's back in the pot.
Oh, we could have done that. That was more effective.
That scene was actually in the title screen of the game.
What, really?
Yeah, that was such a bizarre choice. I never understood that.
One of the last things you see in the game is also one of the first things you can see.
I don't know if that was supposed to be like a teaser, like, oh, look what you get to fight, or what, but... Because they literally could have picked any other cutscene, and they didn't really do that for any other Zelda game.
No. Time for the real boss. And they're jolly.
Oh, at first I thought they were coming ass out first. Like, they were still riding their brooms, but they just backed out of it, like out of a parking space.
Beep, beep.
And since they're like 90, it takes them a half hour.
Oh, they're older than that. You'll find out.
I don't know how I feel about fighting an old lady that's on fire, but... Alright.
Well, the other one's an old lady who's on ice, so I think it evens out.
Well, I think she'll at least live.
I'd like to see old ladies on ice.
So I like the Spirit Temple, because once you get the Mirror Shield, you're using it for basically the rest of the temple. Case in point, the Twin Rova fight, it was very stupid of them to use the complete opposite elemental powers. Because I just need to redirect their attacks to the other person.
You know, Olivia, for a sec, I thought you were gonna say I really want to see grandmas on fire on ice.
Sounds like a Brian Eno song.
I don't know if that would lead to more or less broken hips.
But the attendance.
It would, but just from the temperature shock. Come on. The angling is a little funky.
Yeah, I've learned from this fight to just, like, instead of locking onto them, just, like, hold the shield by and kneel. Seems to work better for me.
Get out of the way. Oh, shit.
Oh.
Damn it.
Oh well.
You almost killed my sister.
Laughing at her sister's pain.
That wouldn't be out of character for these two, actually.
You never had a sister, Yoshi.
I have a brother.
It's not the same.
No other attacks works against them. They just spin and it works. It's the Star Fox principle.
You hit the back of the broom. How does that... Okay.
She goes careening off with smoke coming off her tail end.
Time for Form 2. This is infamous. What?
She's got the most 80s eyeshadow.
Double, what? So now we need to change up tactics. We actually need to absorb 3 of the same attack into our shield.
Oh, it's glowing.
One cool thing is, though, the first 3 of her attacks will always be the same element. So she's just kind of setting herself up for failure. In your boobs.
I mean, I think, you know, old plus old equals more old, but okay.
Yeah.
Yeah.
I don't know why they tried to make it sexy.
Well, I mean, people remember it.
Fair point?
I guess it's just part of their character. Like, they just want to be young, even though they just aren't.
They want to be able to creep on younger men and not get in trouble.
Well, they try to drown Noburu, and then turn her into a dark nut. Maybe they're just really bored.
It's been 7 years. Usually she changes up her elements more than this.
Yeah.
When I fight her, she does ice, fire,
Baby.
and then fucks up the whole thing. You hit me in the arm, therefore my ass goes up.
Death ass first. It's the only way to go.
This is a pretty funny cutscene.
Yeah.
What a fresh kid. You attacked me, lady.
That kid stayed fresh, damn it.
Stay fresh, cheese bags. So this is the ultimate question. They're evil, why are they going to heaven?
That's what I was gonna say.
Yeah.
Maybe they're going to evil heaven.
That's hell.
And then I don't fucking know.
Okay, if one of them is actually 20 years younger than the other, maybe that's why Twin Rova looks younger. It just splits the difference.
But if they're twins, that's not true.
Well, it doesn't make sense either way.
Maybe witch heaven is just, like, the opposite of our heaven, like it's actually hell.
You need to be a shithead to get in.
Well, I suppose. I was thinking more polar opposite, like hell is actually awesome for them, but heaven is actually, you know...
Either way.
I think it was Awkward Zombie.
Oh, yeah.
Her idea for it was, yeah, a ton of community service does wonders.
I love that comic. I died.
Go figure.
No thanks to you. I mean, you left me to drown and then you stabbed me.
She has the strangest makeup. Yellow eyeshadow and white lipstick.
Could be camouflage. She lives in a desert.
Oh, true enough. Don't laugh at my laugh snort, Yoshi.
I'm not laughing at you. Gosh, it's not all about you, Olivia.
I just assumed from past experience.
Yes, the experience of one video ago.
Well, she's the sage of the spirit temple, so that means she must be dead.
Yeah.
Well, I would say so. Although it kind of makes me think, if the witches could do that thing where they just made her disappear, why didn't they do that on you?
Exactly. Thing is, those medallions look like arcade tokens.
Ah, no, don't do that.
You again.
Bruce, the hero, as opposed to the other one.
Okay, I didn't actually think you'd get this far.
Belly bump. Hug me, brother. So the next part, we'll be cleaning up every last bit of collectibles we can get, and then the week after, we'll be heading to Ganon's castle and finishing off Ocarina of Time.
Sweet deal.